The week 8 challenges are only a couple of days away now, and today I'm going to be bringing you guys all of those challenges and a guide to how to complete those challenges as quickly as possible here in this video, as this week is definitely the most important in this season of Fortnite. Yo guys, what is going on? Bobblez here. Like I just said, week 8 is literally just around the corner, and today I've got for you all of the challenges that you guys are gonna have to complete on Thursday at 1 PM when these challenges do indeed go live. Now you're probably wondering, that was a bold statement, how I said that this is the most important week of challenges, and I am not wrong. They really are. You want to be getting these challenges done as quickly as possible in order for you guys to actually unlock the secret skin. The secret skin this season is this gal on the screen now. She is absolutely awesome, and she has indeed got bonus challenges to go with her. It's not just to complete these weekly challenges that I'm going to explain to you guys, but you also have to go to the certain coordinates in order to actually unlock her pickaxe and her back bling. And as well as that, you get a bunch of XP. Now to get that XP, you simply just have to go to the actual Kevin the Cube monument, and you will indeed get the XP, and go to these coordinates on the screen here in order to get the other consumables that go with her. But getting her in the first place, you are indeed going to have to go through these challenges first. So without further ado, let's crack on. Let's get straight into this video about all of these challenges and a guide to completing these challenges. If you do indeed go on to enjoy the video, make sure you do smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe to me, obviously, for more Fortnite content. I post all kinds of news, leaks, updates, and all of that good stuff. And finally, guys, creator code Bobblez in the Fortnite item shop to help support your gal that one step further. Let's get cracking into the challenges, though. Challenge number 1. Deal damage to descending supply drops. Nice and simple one to start off with there. You have to do a total of 200 damage to descending supply drops. Now, you can indeed do these in any game mode you wish to, but for my little guide to this challenge, 100%, and this is what I normally always do when these challenges do indeed go live, jump into Team Rumble. Team Rumble, I know it's a little bit dry, but it is definitely the easiest way to get the majority of these challenges done, and especially this first one. There are so many supply drops that come falling down in Team Rumble all at the same time, which means you're not going to be the only player shooting at the one supply drop like you would be in a normal game. 100%. Go into Team Rumble and shoot down some supply drops in order to do that challenge nice and quickly in order to unlock the next challenges. So the next one, number 2, eliminations at Hydro 16 or Holly Hedges. Now Holly Hedges is obviously a named location, so you guys obviously know where that is, but the other area, Hydro 16, isn't actually a named location. So if you don't actually know where it is, then on the map there is indeed the dam kind of in the southern area of the map, and where that dam is and where it leads down the waterfall, there is actually a little area. It's kind of like little factories that's going there. That actually is indeed Hydro 16 right there. So basically you just have to go to either there or Holly Hedges, get 3 eliminations there, and that would be challenge done. Now for this one, I do actually recommend don't going in Team Rumble and actually going into a solo, duo, or a squad game and party assisting this one. If you jump into one of these normal game modes, then you're obviously confirmed that other players will actually be going there, especially if you are dropping in at the start when these challenges first go live. Obviously if you are in Team Rumble, it's going to be a little bit more difficult, because if it's on your side of the map and not the enemy side, then you're obviously less likely to find enemies going there. So definitely do that in a normal standard core game mode. Really simple basically, especially if you party assist it with your mates and they get some of the eliminations as well. Moving on to the next challenge, challenge number 3. Search a supply drop within 10 seconds of it landing. This one partners very well with obviously the first one of dealing damage to descending supply drops. You deal the damage as soon as they hit the ground. You're going to be standing there ready to actually search this. So really, again, it's not too difficult. You have to do it 3 times. Again, party assist it. Doing it in Team Rumble will get this challenge done as quickly as possible. And yeah, it's another kind of simple challenge in my opinion. So moving on to challenge number 4, complete the swimming time trials at Lazy Lake and east of Hydro 16. Now, I have actually been saying how there are indeed these kind of time trials around the map. I stated it in yesterday's video, and I take it that's indeed what this is, these swimming time trials. They're obviously always going to be found in water, and these areas will obviously be exactly where they said. at Lazy Lake and also east of Hydro 16. I take it the east of Hydro 16 is indeed obviously going to be in that water segment right next to Misty Meadows, and Lazy Lake, we obviously know where the water little area is that goes there. So again, a pretty simple challenge in my opinion. Make sure you do pick up a gun before you start these time trials in case someone shoots at you. You kind of have something to shoot back on, and that's basically the only tip I can really give for that one. Make sure you dolphin dive in to get it done as quickly as possible. Complete both of those time trials. That is indeed that challenge done. Next challenge on the list, eliminations without aiming down sights. This one you have to do 3 times, 3 eliminations. Again, the place you're going to be getting most eliminations and nice and quickly is obviously Team Rumble. Actually getting these eliminations is going to be most simple with either a shotgun or a submachine gun up close where you don't really need to aim in. With an AR, it's going to be a lot more difficult to get this challenge done. Obviously not impossible, but a lot more difficult. So obviously in Team Rumble, you interact with players so much more, and it's kind of a very fast-paced game mode. So obviously you're going to get this challenge done nice and quickly in that mode. So yeah, just basically use a shotgun and do it in Team Rumble again. Now next up on the next list is pull an item, pull an opponent, and catch a fish using a harpoon gun. Harpoon gun is a really damn awesome weapon in my opinion. It's basically the only new weapon that we've actually found within Chapter 2 of Fortnite, but it's a pretty good one. Again, Team Rumble is a great mode to do this in, but you can kind of do this in any mode you wish to, if I'm honest. Using it on an opponent is probably the hardest one. Pull an item, so damn simple. You get the harpoon and you see a fishing rod next to it. Simple, that one's done. Catching a fish, again, go to an actual hotspot and use the harpoon gun and it will instantly catch the fish very nice and quickly. And pulling an opponent, as soon as you see an enemy, just use the harpoon gun and literally that will be that challenge done. So moving on to the next challenge here, deal damage to opponents within 30 seconds of using a glider. Now this one will obviously be pretty difficult to do in any game modes, in any core game modes like solos, duos or squads, because using the glider is only at the start of the game. There isn't actually launch pads, so there's no other way to actually deploy a glider except for at the very start of the game. So you have to kill someone within 30 seconds of you landing. And if you basically want to simplify this, the only way you're actually going to get a glider is in Team Rumble. You get 50 users of a glider. So again, this is going to be another one. Do it in Team Rumble. You can redeploy. You're going to deal damage so much quicker in that. And it's not even to do a specific amount of damage. It's literally just to hit someone basically and do 1 damage on someone. So it's not too difficult. You can obviously do it still in solos, duos or squads. But it's obviously more simple if you are in a game of Team Rumble. If you are one of those people that are completely against Team Rumble though, obviously just make sure you are landing somewhere which is highly populated. Lazy Lake, Pleasant Park, one of those areas. You're going to be guaranteed to see someone off the start of the game, so you can always do it that way. Now the next challenge here is search 2 chests within 30 seconds of each other. You have to actually do that 3 times. This one really isn't too difficult. There is a lot of areas, especially in named locations, where these chests are very close to one another. Or the simple way, the kind of cheating way to do this in my opinion, is to literally party assist. You party assist this and you can literally say to your friend, do it now. They open the chest, then you open the chest, vice versa, and there's that one done. So, I mean, obviously, kind of cheating the system there a little bit. You can do it that way. However, if you don't want to do it that way and you want to do it legit, make sure, like I said, go to named locations. There's literally areas as well where there's 2 chests that spawn next to each other. So yeah, doing that 3 times, probably not going to be too difficult. Now moving on to the next challenge, harvest wood within 60 seconds after landing from the battle bus in a single match. Again, this isn't too difficult. You do have to actually harvest 300 wood. So I mean, it's a fair amount. Obviously in Team Rumble you do indeed harvest wood a lot quicker, in the sense that you actually get more materials from what you normally would in a normal game mode. However, if you are going to do this in a core game mode, again, you can always party assist it and help your friends, or just land somewhere with a bunch of trees, land there straight away instead of going to a named location. Get your materials farmed up, and that would be that challenge done. So moving on to the next one, deal damage with 2 different weapons within 30 seconds. This one is so simple. You've got to do this once. So yeah, it's really not the tricky challenge. Using an AR, you're shooting at someone and you quickly push them with a shotgun, or you use a shotgun on someone and you quickly spray them with an SMG straight after. it's basically the most simple challenge I think we've ever had. So do that once, and that is indeed one of the final ones. But the final challenge is indeed to search the hidden E found in the dive loading screen. The dive loading screen is indeed this image here. As we can see, the hidden E is indeed on top of the lamppost, which is obviously along the bridge, which is obviously right above the hydro dam area. It's a very simple challenge. You just gotta land there, collect the E, and that is indeed all of the weekly challenges for week 8 complete. Nice and simple week, in my opinion, one of the most simple weeks to go. Like I said earlier, you have to complete all of those challenges in order to then obviously get the secret skin. So make sure if you do want the secret skin first, before anyone else, before your mates, you complete those challenges as quickly as possible. By following the guide I just gave you, you will indeed get those challenges done nice and quickly. So guys, that is indeed everything for today's video. I hope you guys have enjoyed. If you have, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Subscribe to me, obviously, for more Fortnite content. And finally guys, credit code Bobblez in the Fortnite item shop to help support you get out that one step further. But anyway guys, thank you all for watching. Have a great day, and until next time, see ya.